Testing. Hey, it's not bad. Okay. It's not terrible. Is it terrible? I don't think it's terrible. Okay, hold on one sec. Oh, I just had to get cozy. Oh my god. I'm so fucking tired. Oh, welcome to whatever the fuck this is. Waste of time. Stupid. Dumb idea. I'm so tired. My mic is in my face. Okay. Fucking who needs interest? This is a podcast format I'm trying out, where I do it when I am absolutely exhausted, because it's funny. It's funny. So I'm actually in my bed right now. It's pretty great. I like that part. That part's really fun. Laying down and not having to do anything is pretty cool. But yeah, I decided that I needed a better outlet to talk about shit that bugs me, and just general shit, I apologize if you hear me shifting around. Like I said, I am in my bed. Literally I just stuck a microphone in my face, and I have the fucking Twitch chat in my hands, which I will be checking fucking intermittently, I guess. Put it there. I don't know where to put it, man. There's a room. It's a flat surface. That's good. That's fine. Oh, man. Yeah. I keep trying. I'm just gonna say, there's gonna be no, what the fuck? There's gonna be no, like, order sequence or anything. There's gonna be no way to understand what the fuck is happening, because I'm literally gonna jump in between, like, 50,000 different topics back to back. What the fuck was I saying? I don't even remember. This is a stupid idea, but I'm doing it anyway. I originally, at the start of the year, I had this idea a while ago, and I was like, well, in 2024, why don't I try? Cause I love making shit. I love talking out of my ass and all that stuff. So I figured, why don't I try to do stuff? And actually, I have to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. Hold on one sec. Terrible start right now. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Where's my... back. Sorry about the delay. Oh, fuck. Whew. Okay. Oh, now everything's fucked up. I had a good setup, and everything's fucked now. On the blanket, I was all cozy and everything, and now here we are. I just nudged my microphone. I'm so sorry. I don't even know what the fuck I was on. I really like making stuff, and I really like talking. But I can't quite pin down what exactly I want to like make. I mean, I have like, grandiose goals of eventually making something really big, which I don't want to spoil. But they just keep getting pushed back because there's more important stuff. Has to take the forefront. Right now there's, I guess, life update or whatever. I'm trying to get a foot in the door in the film industry because that's what I went to school for. Shit's hard, man. Been reworking my resume and like working on a website and all that stuff. It's been taking up 80% of the time, and the other 20% I'm either working or playing video games. Like it's been hard. And it's gotten in the way of doing this, streaming. And I mean, this isn't the usual format that I do. I felt like I needed to get something out into the void, because I haven't been able to, be on Adobe or Photoshop. I haven't been able to stream the games I'm playing because it's it's me time. I need a little bit of that. I can't just work all the time. So this like hour and a half I have from when I stop doing stuff to before I go to bed. Like literally right now, I would just normally be scrolling on TikTok until I fall asleep. So instead of scrolling on TikTok until I fall asleep, I figured I'm gonna make something out of it, and I'm going to stream and talk about nonsense until I fall asleep. But yeah, I've been really going hard on this therapy thing, which I mean I haven't for a little bit, but way harder recently. And what the fuck was I saying? This is gonna be one of the bad things about doing this when I'm tired. I've been very introspective lately, and I've been thinking about a lot of shit and like what I want to do with life and what aspects of creating I really want to pursue, because I don't have any kind of following right now really, so I can't be spreading myself so thin across everything because it makes it too hard to commit fully when I would have to use 100% of my time if I want all my bases covered. If I want to make shit on YouTube, if I want to stream on Twitch, if I want to make original content on like TikTok or Instagram, or if I want to even just like clipping VODs and like posting that on TikTok, it like at the rate I would have to post to become relevant, like I would have to spend literally it would be a full work week with weekends. It's like I don't want to say 24/7, but it would be like 80% of that. And I can't commit to that because I have other shit going on. And it fucking it sucks, man. Because I mean, I know it's cliche and it's every fucking 12-year-old boy's dream, but this is when I'm making stuff and exploring ideas, kind of like what I'm doing right now. It's what brings me the absolute peak of like, I want to do this. If I can make this work, it's kind of like dream job for me, you know. Thinking back to it, you know, this is what gives me the most creative freedom to do whatever the fuck I want. That is my perfect job. And any other form of creation through the film industry or live broadcast or TV or writing, it is just like a plan B. This has always been kind of what I want. And whether it goes unnoticed into the void or not, obviously I'd rather it be recognized. You know, I can't say that I wouldn't want it recognized, but whether it goes into the void unnoticed or not, I fucking love this. Even just right now, talking and watching those little bars work their magic. You know, it's cool. Like, I mean, I didn't make the plugin, but like, hey, I made that. That's my voice on a fucking platform, social media platform, for everyone to see. It's cool, man. I organized all that. I get to decide when, I get to decide how, what the format is. It's, you know, content creation in kind of like the modern creator style is just the peak. That's the peak for me. Everything else has always been a secondary, like, backup, because it's the next closest thing, and somehow seems, you know, way more achievable than it's just making it. And on Twitch seems way harder than making it in the film industry. So I have this craving to make shit, and I haven't been able to make shit because I've been too busy setting up my future so that I can make shit in the future, when I would honestly rather just make shit now. But that's not sustainable when, you know, there are more efficient ways to get out there that I should pursue first, you know. But yeah, that is going to be what this is. If I can, I won't be able to every night because I have a girlfriend, and sometimes we sleep in the bed that I'm in right now, and I don't want to keep her awake or intrude on her privacy. So I guess that will be pretty telling on, because I'm going to try to do this every day if I can, almost like an audio diary or something like that. It's going to be pretty telling when I don't do it. It's going to be because I literally can't. I don't know, maybe if it pops off, I'll ask her to be on it, and she'll be cool with that, but I don't know. And I'm not gonna do it anyway, because that would be disrespectful, and I love her, and she's wonderful. She works at a weed dispensary too, which is fucking badass. Hot as fuck, if you ask me. Anyway. Oh, you see, this is my phone scrolling time. I just opened up Instagram on my phone and I started scrolling haphazardly while talking. I gotta not do that. I gotta keep an eye on how long I've been live for, because I do want to go to bed at some point, you know? That would be great. I also wonder what the audio quality is like. This is like technically a test, which is why it doesn't have an episode number. And it was for school. I did record an episode of the Catnap podcast and put it on Spotify. I don't know if I'll add this to it, but we'll have to fucking see how it turns out, I guess. Because I have to download the VOD. I don't have an external. I guess I could record and can you record and stream at the same time in OBS? Probably. I guess I could do that, but it would have the music over it too. And I don't own the rights to that music, so I can't exactly publish it. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. I can put it on YouTube, but I can't publish it on Spotify because then I could get in deep shit. Because again, it's not my music. Or I could make a playlist. Again, this is a tester. So this might go under the radar as like a secret little episode. I'm gonna turn off the view counter because I keep looking at it and it is distracting me. You see, there's that thing. I'm fine with talking into the void, but if I know it's the void, it still kind of feels like, oh well, what's the fucking point? But that the absence of an audience should not dull creation. You know, it shouldn't get in the way, but it does. It hurts to put a lot of, or it hurts when you put a lot of effort into something and it doesn't get recognized, or get the level of recognition that you think it should. You know, it's easy to say, oh, whatever, it doesn't affect me. It does affect me. It doesn't stop the fact that I love doing it. It just makes it less rewarding, I guess. And especially with Twitch, it's nice to be able to bounce off of an audience. So when you don't have an audience, it you know, you have to rely on your personality. And I mean, this is gonna sound hypercritical, but I don't believe I have the best one. I think I come across better on live stream than I do on video. I think it's really hard for me to play up a character of myself, or just a character that isn't me. Not because I'm like a bad actor or anything. I actually think I'm a decent actor, but because it just feels disingenuous, you know. I like just expressing opinions and shit as myself, you know. I've been rambling on for like 20 minutes now, excluding the poop I took. So we are going to, hold on one sec, we're going to do a personality test. Just, I don't know, baseline, so people can learn about who I am, you know. They'll go back to the catalogs when I'm fucking buying, I don't know, Rolex watches and Mercedes Benzes, and they'll find this and be like, ooh, I'm gonna click and watch that. It's shout out to you if you're listening right now from the future. I don't know if anyone will be, but maybe you are, and that'd be pretty cool. Hope your life in the year 2400 is going great. I hope the world hasn't ended. I hope the cyborg men and women, haven't taken over. And yeah, I hope we're not enslaved. I hope that Mars still exists. I fucking love Mars, dude. They make great chocolate. Yeah, how am I gonna... that's the best joke I'm ever gonna come... I have to end everything now. That's the best joke I'm ever gonna come up with. But we're gonna do the Myers-Briggs personality test. because it's got a lot of cool questions on it, and I figured I would answer them. Be yourself and answer honestly to find out your personality type. Learn how your personality type influences many areas of your life. Grow into the person you want to be with your optimal premium suite. 16personalities.com. That's how you do the Myers-Briggs personality test. It's like the one to do. How it works, there's a question, and then you have agree or disagree. There's like full agree, medium agree, slight agree, and then there's a neutral, and then same for disagree. Slight disagree, medium disagree, and full disagree. And that's how you answer the spectrum. I don't know how many questions there are. I think there's 100. But we're going to go through them. I don't know if we're going to go through them fast, we're going to go through them slow. I don't know. But here we go. Question number 1. You regularly make new friends. That's going to be a large disagree for me. I still have a lot of the same friends I made in high school, and the only new friends I make really are when people are forced to be with me, like in a workplace environment. I don't really go out much. I don't really talk to new people very often, much to my own dismay. I would love to have a lot of friends, but having a few real ones, that's just as cool. Nothing wrong with that. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various topics that catch your interest. Ooh, I wouldn't say a lot of my free time. I'd say a fair amount. Like, yeah, I'll go medium agree on that. If I find like a new program or a new plugin that's super interesting, I'll spend some time studying up on that, or like a new lens or camera. But I wouldn't say I spend too much time doing that. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. Ask me this 2 years ago, that'd be a strong disagree. Ever since I've gone to therapy, guys, let me tell you how fucking in touch I've become with my own emotions. I never used to cry at movies. The slightest tinge of anything relatable that is like sad or heartwarming, I'm bawling. I am bawling. That's a strong agree for me now. You feel uncomfortable if a task is left half done. My ignorant, that's a tomorrow me problem ass. I mean, I guess I feel uncomfortable, but I fucking procrastinate and push it out of my brain so it doesn't exist. So I'm gonna go slight agree. You usually stay calm, even under a lot of pressure. It depends. Intellectual pressure, I crack. Competition, I crack. Real world catastrophe level events, I don't. I remember the first major car accident I was in. I was the one running around making sure no one had any broken bones, or no cars were on fire. I kept a level head. I do martial arts. We learn to control our emotions in times of crisis. That's a big part of it. But if I'm doing a test or an exam, I crack. If I'm competing in some sort of event or sport, I tend to crack pretty much. It's only when there's real danger to me or someone I care about or a stranger in front of me that I tend to remain kind of composed. So I'm going to do a medium agree for that. You often find an excuse to avoid attending a social event that is not mandatory. Yeah, if I don't want to go, I won't. It's not even find an excuse. I just say I don't want to do that to them. Like, sorry, it's not my thing. There's nice ways. I've phrased that poorly. There's nice ways to say that to your friends or to people. So if it's not mandatory, or there's no expectation, and I don't want to go, I won't go. So I'll just say agree. I don't really come up with an excuse. You always follow through on your commitments, even in challenging circumstances. I mean, I try to. I think the only time I don't follow through on commitments is when my absent-minded ass forgets about said commitments. If I can remember the commitment, then I tend to follow through on it. I'll do a medium agree. You're very sentimental. I will do strong agree. I don't want to say hoarder. Hoarder's the wrong word. I keep a lot of shit in my room. Basically any gift anyone has ever gotten me, I keep. I have, this is really funny actually. I have this collection of items I have stolen from jobs that I hated. So if there was a particular, like there was this job, it was a factory job. I shadowed a maintenance worker for the summer. It was shit work, and they lied to me about what I would be doing. But I did it anyway because I wanted the money, and I wanted to leave a good impression because I was like 17 and whatever. There were 2 particularly terrible days there. The first was they have a bunch of like spray paints that stick to metals, and those paints tend to dry and clump really quickly. So they sent me in the back yard area to clean out a bunch of clean the barrels full of that old hardened paint. And it did not go well, and it spilled pretty much all over me and on the ground. And like I ruined an entire outfit, and to this day I have the work pants from that day. They're still covered in paint, but I use them for like painting rooms and stuff like that and other stuff because they already have fucking metal paint on them. That shit doesn't come off. I ruined a pair of work gloves. That shit was expensive. I got paint all over me and I couldn't wash it off. It was like halfway through the day. I had to have paint on me for the rest of the day. So I took one of the caps for the oil for the paint barrel, and I keep it on my shelf. And there's another day where the maintenance guy was busy and just didn't want to deal with me that day. So he told me to like fuck off. I mean, in a nicer way, and do whatever. And so I swept. Like literally, no one was telling me. I would like offer like, "Hey, do you need help with this? Do you need help with this?" And be like, "No, just go do whatever." So I swept the floors of the factory for 7 hours straight. And I mean, to be fair, let me tell you, you could see your reflection in the concrete. Those floors have never been so goddamn clean. Mind-numbingly boring. I thought I was going to go insane. One of the worst shifts I've ever worked in my life has been when I swept the floors for 7 hours. So I stole the ball bearing off of one of the gears that they scrapped as punishment for making me sweep for 7 hours straight. And I keep that on my desk as well. I also have... This is going to sound kind of fucked up. I'm going to preface this though. Okay, well, you know what, I'll just say. I was a camp counselor too for a summer. I do a lot of work with children at the martial arts studio I attend. I teach and instruct a lot of the classes for the younger kids there. I volunteered for libraries when I was like 18 for like the youth reading programs. I've done a lot of work with kids. And so yeah, I became a camp counselor for a summer for ages 3 to 5. Real young guys. I'm gonna preface this with a kid that I hated. And I mean, it sounds weird to have beef with a 5-year-old, but literally the parents would have paid millions just for anyone to watch their kid for them for a summer, because this child was The worst memory I have is literally, there was a time when we had to get from like the classrooms we do activities in to the pool that was there at the camp, and like clockwork, every time, and this kid was in my group, from the transition to the classroom to the pool, he would always run off on his own and like try to run run away into the parking lot, like onto the highway away. And, I mean, he only made it out of the building once, to be fair. You could not let go of this child. You could not take your eyes off of him for even a split second, or he would run. He would, for his life, cackling like a gremlin as he did. And one day, so at the end of the camp, he made a piece of art, and it involved glitter, and of course he managed to unscrew the lid of the glitter and dumped the entire thing onto the plate, and he forgot it when he got picked up. He forgot his art, and it was the end of the camp. We had no way of like giving it back to them, so I fucking kept it. I stole this kid's glitter art, so I will always remember the torment he put me through. Yeah, so I have stuff like that. Anyways, I am a very sentimental person. Getting back to the quiz. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Dude, I don't fucking remember to write anything down, ever. No. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yes, the self-doubt, self-deprecation, negative self-talk. Oh, I have it all, baby. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone. Is my mic going through? I just realized the fucking lines aren't working. Hello? Oh, we are. It's just the preview on my side has stopped working for some reason. That's fine. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just noticed it stopped working and I got scared. Anyway. Yeah, self-doubt, man. Shit sucks. I fuck up even once and I'm like, do I know what I'm talking about? Do I know what I'm doing? I don't think I do. And it could be the smallest little thing. Like I drop a blueberry on the ground and I'm like, oh, do I even know how to make a fruit salad? God, I don't know anymore. I start to question everything. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Okay, I have gotten better at this. A conversation, no. But I never used, like, if I'm walking on the street and I'm like, oh, that person has a really fucking cool hat or cool pants or cool shoes, I would always just admire from afar and never say anything. I've gotten better at being like, hey man, that hat you're wearing, that's a fucking sick hat. Like as I pass them or something, and it's been great. I love doing that. It's been really great, and yeah, that excites me. So I'm gonna say it's not conversations. I'm gonna say slight degree. You are not too interested in discussions about interpretations of creative works. I am a film student, man. Hard disagree. I love talking about that shit. That is literally all I do. Facts and logic drive your actions more than emotions do. Now, this is a hard one, because I like to think I'm a very objective person. Very efficient person. Logic drives a lot of my action, but I also am empathetic towards other people and their actions and opinions. I use a lot of both to dictate what I do and like what I will do based off of certain situations. I'm gonna say recently though, or at least right now, it is more emotion driven than anything. So I'm gonna say slight disagree. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. Yeah, but I mean, eventually preferring, like, doing what I prefer is just part of the routine. I mean, like, if we're talking, like, outside of, like, work and, like, pre-scheduled stuff that I need to do, like, if we're talking from a day to day, sorry about if you can hear my fucking scratching. I have eczema on the back of my scalp right now, so I apologize if the scratching is like insanely loud, because that's gross, and there's gonna be a lot of it because I'm trying to get cream for it, guys, but my doctor's on vacation right now, so I don't know what to do. Yeah, I kind of just do whatever the fuck I want unless I'm at work or karate or with someone I care about. I'm gonna say medium agree on that ish. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on the people you meet. Yeah, I do not give a fuck. Like, I will try. I'll be nice. I'll be kind. I'll be caring. But if they don't like me, I don't give a shit. So I'll say strong agree. I got pretty thick skin. You enjoy participating in team-based activities. Wrong. Wrong. I don't really. I don't, unless it's like a film project that I am excited about. I fucking hate team anything. I'm a lone wolf when it comes to the creative process and stuff, so. Oh my god, my fucking tablet is on fire. Holy shit. I'm gonna let that cool off a bit. That might be why it keeps freezing. I almost burned my hand touching the back of that dish. Damn. Yeah, so strong disagree on the team-based activities. Your dreams tend to be vivid and fantastical. I don't always remember my dreams. The most recent dream I remember having was I was staying at a resort casino hybrid, and I was a regular guest there, and there was like this bar restaurant called the Volcano Lounge, and they fuck, my tablet just closed. I don't know if you heard that. And they had like a mini like fake volcano with like the steam that's like has a red light on it, so it looks like fire, but it isn't fire. Hold on. Oh, fucking tablet. Hold on. Oh my god. But they had that fake volcano fire, and it was cool. I don't know how my brain came up with the Volcano Lounge, but someone make this a real bar. It looked cool. It was like Hawaiian themed. It was honestly fucking banging. And I ate there every night, and I met up with this group that was planning a heist on the casino part of the resort, and then I joined in, and then I was like hacking into the elevator, and then we broke into the vault, grabbed some fucking gold bars, and we rode away from the resort on dolphins, and then I became a dolphin, and then I woke up. So based off of that alone, I'm gonna say maybe not so vivid, but fantastical. So I'm gonna go medium agree. Helping others succeed brings you more happiness than your own achievements. I'm a people pleaser to my core. I'm working on trying to stand up for myself and believe that I can take up space and that I have needs and rights and I deserve love and all that stuff. Working on that in therapy at the moment. But currently, That's a strong agree. Hypothetical discussions stimulate your mind more than practical conversations. Ooh. Yeah, because hypotheticals are more fun. Man, practical, you're like, hey, did you know you gotta get your brake fluid checked every 10 months, and if you don't, you're gonna crash and fucking die? And then I'm like, oh, that's cool, thanks for that tip, and then the conversation's over. Done. Who gives a shit? But if the same guy were to come up to me and be like, hey, if you had the option of hitting a doctor or hitting a prisoner with your car, what would you choose? And I'd be like, oh, well, now we're in the moral dilemma of, they're both people, but maybe the prisoner killed someone. Does he deserve to die more than the doctor because he killed someone? And the doctor has the potential to go on and save lives. So if you hit the doctor, you're taking away the potential to save those lives. And if you let the criminal live, you have the potential of him taking lives. Is one valued more than other in society, or to you personally? That is obviously more. It's just like, it's a fact. It's a fact that hypotheticals are more stimulating to talk about. So I'm doing strong agree. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. I mean, every now and then, the brain likes to catastrophize, but not like, I wouldn't say that's a super often thing for me. It does happen from time to time, unavoidable, thinking about the future and, whoop, what if everything goes wrong? Oop, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if you die? So I will do a slight disagree. You enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. Strong agree. I literally get nervous playing online video games and talking to strangers online where they don't know my face, they don't know who I am. That makes me nervous. I recently started playing Helldivers 2, which, don't even get me started. I wanted to play it tonight, but all the servers are full because PlayStation made the game free for the weekend, and I'm missing out on double fucking EXP weekend because these cunts will not get off and let me play for even one mission. They're hogging it. But I've actually opened up and I've talked to a lot of people, and it's been really fun. But I don't usually do that. Anyway. You do not consider yourself an artistic type. Disagree strongly. I am heavily artistic. Can you see what I'm doing right now? Look at, there's curtains, there is dust, colored dust particles floating over top of the curtains, and I've created it so that I have visually articulated the audio of my voice. I'm the most artistic person to ever fucking walk the face of the earth since Van Gogh. If Van Gogh cut his ear off and it started to walk and talk, that's me. Bitch. When making decisions, you focus more on logic than how others might feel about your actions. Again, people pleaser, medium disagree. I think about how my actions will affect other people all the time. Even if said action is bad for me but good for someone else, I probably will take it. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. Yes, dude. I don't want to be thinking about doing the dishes. If I see dishes need to be done, I'm doing the dishes now. Get it out of the way so I can go and I don't have to worry about it later. Strong agree. You would rather be in charge of improving team efficiency than morale. Yeah, if I can tell people what the fuck to do, be like, hey, pick up that box with your legs instead of your back. You're gonna hurt yourself, dummy. I love doing that instead of being like, lift harder, guys, you can do it. No, efficiency over morale. Most of the time. Medium agree. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. Yes, dude. I love sitting in the corner and watching everyone secretly like a mysterious little weirdo. Your mood can change very quickly. No, I'm pretty chill. I'm pretty laid back. Not much makes me angry. Not much makes me truly sad outside of like some emotional tears now and then from like movies and stuff. Or sad stories. I'll do like a slight agree. If you had to choose, you would pick competence over friendliness when hiring. Ooh, that's a good question. Fuck. Would I rather have someone who could do the job really well but fucking sucks? Or someone who maybe can't do as good of a job but is like really cool? Ooh. I mean, at the end of the day, you can be the fucking best person in the world at your job, but if I can't stand you, I don't want you around me. At the end of the day, I'm going to say slight disagree then. I would rather have some friendliness over competence. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Again, strongly agree. I'm a huge procrastinator. And I like to say I'm working on it, but I'm procrastinating on that too. You enjoy learning about cultures different than from your own? Absolutely. I love learning. I love growing my brain. I love learning new things. It's the fucking best, man. The absolute best. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Depends on the day. Sometimes I really feel fucking lonely. But other times I want to be like, stay away, leave me alone, don't talk to me. I'm going non-verbal and I'm going to play video games. So I'm going to say slight disagree. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Nah, that makes it more interesting. Wait, no, I have to change that. Oh, medium disagree. There we go. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. I know it's overused and oversaid, but I am an empath. I consider myself an empath. I consider myself someone who understands others and can put myself in the shoes of others quite easily. So I'm gonna say medium agree. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Yes, dude. Like I said, it is a future me problem. If I don't gotta think about it right now, I am pushing it as far out of my brain as I possibly can for as long as I possibly can. I love not having to think about my responsibilities. It's so freeing, man. Ugh. I mean, obviously, to a point, because some shit needs to get done sometimes, but if I can put it off, I will. Strong agree. You rarely second guess the choices you have made. Disagree all the fucking time, man. I'm like, did I do it? Even right now. Should I be sleeping and resting for the work I have to go to tomorrow? Or should I be streaming and talking to an audience of 0 people about shit that doesn't even matter? You know? Who knows what the right decision is? I never will. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. Strong disagree. Don't talk to me. Go away. Leave me alone. Stinky, gross, bad, go away. Yuck. You enjoy going to art museums? I do. Medium agree. I've been to the Louvre in Paris and a few other ones that I don't remember the name of. Local museums around me, I go all the time. I went to the Natural History Museum of New York. I've been to war museums in Scotland. Been to Titanic exhibits. I've been to like all kinds of history museums. And I'm the kind of person at a museum where I could spend all day there. You know how like on historical artifacts there's always like a little blurb, or like next to art pieces there's a little blurb written by the artist. I'm the kind of person I will make my way through the museum and read every single plaque that I can find. I fucking love that shit. I will read as much as I can in that day until I am forced out of the museum. Anyway. You have a hard time understanding others' feelings. Again, I'm a bit of an empath, so that's a medium disagree for me. Sometimes I misread situations, but like 70% of the time, I know exactly what other people feel and think and will do, and I'm the best. You like to have a to-do list for each day. I don't... Dude, I'm not gonna remember how to make it. I don't remember what I have to do tomorrow. I have to go to work, but after that, I don't know. Disagree. Strongly. You rarely feel insecure. Oh my god. Physically, I don't really have many insecurities. Other than like feeling kind of gross about myself because I'm not like going to the gym or working out or being as physical as I should be. It's all about the insecurities I have are about the choices I make and about the things that I do, the actions that I make. Like, oh, should I have done that? Should I have said that? Should I be doing this instead? Those are all the insecurities I have. It's nothing really physical about my body because I'm sexy and I know it. So, medium agree. No, medium disagree because rarely. Okay, cool. You need a tranquil, low-key environment to recharge. Strongly agree. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. I mean, I won't be like contrarian for the sake of being contrarian. If there is a clear answer to the ethical dilemma, then there's no need to debate it, I feel. But if it's like a moral gray zone, I won't go out of my way to debate it, but I will try my best to consider both sides and come to form some kind of conclusion based off of the arguments of both sides. So I won't go out of my way to debate people about it. It's more of like an internal debate with myself that I make. So I'm going to go slight agree. Because I do enjoy that. You're excited by the prospect of exploring new social environments and dynamics. No. Medium disagree. That sounds scary. You have many routines in your daily life that you generally stick to. Maybe for like 2 weeks, man. I always lose track of what the fuck I have to do. And then I fall out of routine and I never do it again. So, medium disagreeing. You are still bothered by mistakes you made a long time ago. Strongly agree. I think about that all the time. There's this one memory I have where my grade 3 French teacher was bending over in front of me to talk to a different student, and I took my textbook and I made the motion of spanking her with my textbook. And me and my friends got a kick out of that, but there was Tattletale Taylor. That's what we call her. Tattled on me, of course. And obviously the French teacher got really upset and made me write an apology letter to her. I thought it was fucking hilarious. And it kind of is. I mean, you know, I was a kid. If I was a grown adult, an adult man doing that, that's sexual harassment. That's disgusting. But I was 7. A kid doing that is kind of fucking genius, I just want to say. If I ever have kids and I'm bending over and they pretend to smack me over the ass with a textbook, I'm laughing at that shit. That's funny. I think she was a bad sport. I think she was a terrible sport about that. Again, if I was an adult man, unacceptable behavior. But as a kid, it's funny as fuck. I'm sorry. But yeah, I still think about it because I still feel bad about it. But yeah, fuck Tattletale Taylor. No one liked her, and for good reason. She wasn't even like even the teachers. No one liked her. Everyone hated her. You were uncomfortable with ambiguity and strongly prefer simplicity to complexity. No, I love being complex. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Again, if I'm watching a sad movie, I bawl my eyes out. If I'm in a flight or fight, I can control myself. So I'm going to say medium disagree. You take great care not to embarrass others, even when it is their fault. This is an interesting one. I am very much a person where if you do not show me the bare minimum of respect, I will not hold any respect for you. But it depends on a lot of different stuff and the severity of the disrespect. If it's not a big deal for me to stick my neck out for you, I will probably do it. If you have disrespected me in a huge way and I have to stick my neck out for you, I will not do it. So I'm going to say I do not take great care. So I'm going to say medium disagree. You tend to make incisions based more on present impulses than careful thought. If I'm on Amazon, then yeah, the impulse buying is real. If it's about future stuff, I tend to think about it a lot. So I'm going to say slight disagree. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take for them to feel disappointed in you. Wow, that is the realest shit I've ever heard. Strongly agree. No further questions. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Medium agree. I do like collaborating on some things, but most of the time I want to do it on my own. Thank you very much. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. Strongly disagree. I took Philosophy 101 and 201 in university, and I fucking loved those classes. Passed them both with A's, baby, because that's what I am. You often feel energized by being in crowded places. No, I feel terrified. You consider it part of your personal mission to help others achieve their goals. Damn. Depends how much time I have to invest. If I could do like a couple hours, every couple weeks to help someone, I'll do it. If they need an everyday thing, I'm not giving up that much of my time. So I'm going to say slight agree. We're 90% done. We're almost there. I promise. You often feel overwhelmed. Slight agree. Pretty frequently, especially lately. You feel a strong sense of duty and responsibility in all of your commitments. If I say I'm going to do it, yes, I do. So I'll do slight agree on that. You are very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. Again, if it's morally gray, yeah. If it's black and white, not really intrigued by it if there's just an obvious answer. Ethically, you know? I'm going to say slight agree. You are willing to give up a good opportunity if you believe someone else needs it more. Ooh. I got the chills from that question. It depends. If I think maybe they only need it a little bit more, I probably won't. But if I can tell that they are desperate for it, or if I think that they will do a better job than me, I'll probably give a spot to someone who I think needs it more than me or deserves it more than me. So I'll do a medium agree on that. Struggle with deadlines. Again, procrastinator. Strongly agree. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Damn. Shit's real. I don't. if I'm being completely honest. I'm going to do medium disagree. Yeah, damn. Select gender. Optional. Here we go, guys. Getting the results of my Myers-Briggs personality test. I am the mediator. INFP-T. Mediators are poetic, kind, and altruistic people, always eager to help a good cause. Guys, I am 91% introverted. That is the realest shit I've ever heard in my life. 9% extroverted. Introverted individuals tend to prefer fewer yet deep and meaningful social interactions and often feel drawn to calmer environments. 91% is insane. My mind, I am 80% intuitive, 20% observant. Intuitive individuals are very imaginative, open-minded, and curious. They value originality and focus on hidden meanings and distant possibilities. I mean, yeah. That makes damn sense. My nature, I'm 70% feeling because I'm an empath, everybody. And I'm 30% thinking. Feeling individuals value emotional expression and sensitivity. They place a lot of importance on empathy, social harmony, and cooperation. Wow. My tactics, I am 65% prospecting and 35% judging. Prospecting individuals are very good at improvising and adapting to opportunities. They tend to be flexible nonconformists who value novelty above stability. Oh! Wow, they're nailing me on the fucking head right now. My identity, I am 63% turbulent and 37% assertive. Turbulent individuals are self-conscious and sensitive to stress. They feel a sense of urgency in their emotions and tend to be success-driven, perfectionistic, and eager to improve. Damn. This is reading my fucking mind. One more thing. Would you like... No, don't take my email. Yeah, INFP-A or an INFP-T. What's the difference? Meteors are quiet, private, free spirits who view life as an endless series of idealist possibilities waiting to be realized. They typically try to get along with others and promote harmony wherever they go. How they do that, however, depends on whether they are an assertive mediator or a turbulent mediator, which I am the turbulent one. Identity adds nuance to the expression of the other personality traits. Whoa. Yes, I'm a turbulent mediator. The difference isn't too much or too little. When it comes to self-regard, as a group, mediators are more likely to boost someone else's self-esteem before they tend to their own. Goddamn. Even sometimes at their own expense. However, when identity separates the two kinds of mediators, a pronounced difference emerges. We find that one personality type tends to not only put others ahead of themselves, but also be harder on themselves than the other. 85% of mediators say they feel comfortable with themselves, compared to 40% of turbulent mediators. Damn. Turbulent personality types are typically not comfortable with their current lives. Oof. Turbulent mediators are likely to describe themselves as lazy. Ugh. Yeah. Damn, I wish I could be an assertive mediator. It sounds so much nicer. Oh my god. Scary. It knows me so well. Let's read a bit more. Although they may seem quiet or unassuming, people with the INFP personality type mediators have vibrant, passionate inner lives, creative and imaginative. They happily lose themselves in daydreams, yes. Inventing all sorts of stories and conversations in their mind, yes. INFPs are known for their sensitivity. These personalities can have a profound emotional responses. Oh my god, to music, art, and nature. I was literally just talking about how I've started to cry in movies lately. Hey Terraria Joe, sorry. I don't know how long your message has been there. My chat is kind of small. What's happening here? That's a good question. I'm doing a podcast because I'm a white guy and I have to have a podcast. That's just how it works. But it's called Catnap, and I'm doing it laying in my bed, and I'm half asleep. I thought it'd be interesting to do that, which is why I sound probably a bit more grovelly than I usually do. And I did a personality test, and I'm a mediator, so I'm just reading out what that is. I am known to be extremely sentimental and nostalgic, often holding on to special keepsakes and memorabilia to brighten their day. I literally was just talking about how I steal shit from places of work that I didn't like as ways to punish them. I have a ball bearing and the cap off of a paint can from a job I didn't like. Wow, that's crazy, man. Idealists and empathetic people in the INFP personality type long for deep, soulful relationships, and they feel called to help others. Due to the fast-paced and competitive nature of our society, they may sometimes feel lonely or invisible. Wow. Crazy. Adrift in the world that doesn't seem to appreciate the traits that make them unique. Yet this is precisely because INFPs brim with such rich sensitivity and profound creativity that they possess the unique potential to connect deeply and initiate positive change. I'm doing alright, Terraria Joe. How are you doing? Do you like my bars? They move when I talk. Isn't that pretty cool? I don't know how it works. Whoever made the plugin for OBS that did this is a fucking genius. My bars are sick. I love my bars. Damn. I have the gift of empathy, dude. I told you. I'm a fucking empath. INFP personality shares sincere curiosity about the depths of human nature, introspective to the core. Empathy is one of the greatest gifts, but at times it can be a liability. Yep, the troubles of the world weigh heavy on their shoulders, and these personalities can be vulnerable to internalizing other people's negative moods or mindsets. Unless they learn to set boundaries, INFPs may feel overwhelmed by just how many wrongs there are to need to be set right. Truth, dude. Damn, dude. Tend to feel directionless or stuck. Dude. Doing pretty good. Just got off your PC at 4:15. Really not bothered to do that. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to bed right after this. Not gonna lie. Staying up all night is fucking overrated. It's really overrated. Been playing Jurassic World Evolution 2. Nice. Very fun, but gets very boring. Oh no, is like the gameplay repetitive? That's like the park building game, right? Kind of like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but like with dinosaurs. If I have it correct. Yeah, alright, sick. I didn't know they made a second one too. I'd only ever heard about one of the games. Dinos are so good. Oh yeah, we love dinos. Jurassic Park, the original, in my top 10 favorite movies of all time. We got some famous mediators here. We have J.R.R. Tolkien, writer of the Hobbit series and Lord of the Rings. We got fucking William Shakespeare. I don't know who Bjork is. Bjork is a mediator. Do you know what a compsognathus Compspen. Corn. Cornsognathus. Cornsognathus. I don't know what that is. I just got obsessed with how to pronounce it. We have Alicia Keys as a mediator. Tom Hiddleston. Oh, Loki, dude. Search it up. Cornstanagus. I will in a sec. Julia Roberts. Johnny Depp. Fox Mulder from the X-Files. Anne of Green Gables. And that's it. Well, damn, I'm a mediator. INFP-T. Fucking nailed me. Ugh. Cornsognathus. Googling it right fucking now. Cornsognathus. What? Dinosaur. Image. Are these the compies? There's no matches for image search. These are the little tiny fuckers. Mathis sounds similar to Nathan True. Tiny guys. Little boy dinos. Little boy dinosaur. I'll make you dinosaur when I beat the crap out of you. Alright. Oof. INFP-T. T? Was it T? I don't remember anymore. Mediator. That's me. Mediator? Hardly know her, dude. You put them in the same place as Gigantinus. I'm assuming that they are big, hence the prefix Gigantinosaurus. Genus of theropod dinosaur that lived in what is now Argentina during the early cinnamon age of late Cretaceous period, approximately 95 million years ago. The holotype specimen was discovered in the Quinardorlos Formation of Patagonia in 1993 and is almost 70% complete. It's estimated to weigh 14,000 kilograms. And it's around the same size. Oh no, it's not. It's a little bit smaller than a T-Rex. Which is ironic since it's biggest. Oh, are they bigger than T-Rex? This diagram shows that they are about the same size as a T-Rex. They like each other. That's lovely. Do they have a symbiotic relationship? The little guys go in and clean the toes of the big guy. For they're the same size? They look like they'd be smaller, judging from the diagrams I am looking at. But perhaps they're the same size. Perhaps. Have you heard of the Gorgosaurus? That's my dad's favorite dinosaur. Because he loves saying I'm a Gorgosaurus. Because it sounds like gorgeous. Found in Canada and Alberta, dude. That's awesome. Large carnivores, like scavengers, tiny carnivores, like Cool. And a Gorgosaurus is definitely a bit smaller than a T-Rex. Yeah. Oh, I've been to the Dinosaur Museum in Alberta. And they had a couple Gorgosauruses there. Contourus. Ultos. Yeah. This is great. What a nice little dino. Dino DNA. Dino excursion we're on. This is wonderful. Oh yeah, the streamer awards were tonight, eh? Pretty fun, pretty fun. I only watched the first category because my guy Rubber Ross, favorite animator on YouTube, was up for best art content streamer, so and he won. It was fucking great. Sortophus. Oh, well, look at those guys too. Sounds like, I don't know, Parasaurolophus. Oh, those guys, yeah. 3D, see a Parasaurolophus in your space. What? I can augmented reality a dinosaur into my room? Since when could I do that? You never told me. I'm doing this shit right fucking now. I'm putting a dinosaur in my room. This is crazy. What? Oh my god. I love doing a visual bit on an audio-driven stream. That's amazing. I don't know if it is life-sized. I will see. I'm downloading the application. I'm very excited about this. Dreadnoughtosaurus. What is that? Dreadnoughtus. Whoa. He's got 26 meters of length. I can think of a couple other things that have 26 meters of length. Oh, he's long but not very tall. He's only 6 meters tall. But he's long. He's a long guy. Oh, I guess if his neck is all the way up, he's pretty big, tall. Big and tall. Okay. I'm putting the dinosaur in my room. It is not life-sized. Can confirm. It is like a miniature model. He does fit in the palm of my hand. He's not really doing much either. He's kind of just sitting in an idle animation. But I mean, cool. Like a Bracky, but more diagonal. That's funny. Yeah, you know what? I had a bit high hopes for this 3D dinosaur thing, and I actually am a little disappointed. Damn, I'm uninstalling right now. Terrifyingly sad. Oh, YouTube has vertical live streaming. What? That's crazy. Who knew that? Not me. Only the house. Have you learned nothing from Jurassic Park? I forget what the quote is, but it's Jeff Goldblum being like, "Don't do it, don't, we shouldn't have done this, why did we do this?" Dinosaurs went extinct for a reason. Or something. I don't remember. It's been so long. I really want to rewatch it. But I have no one to rewatch it with. I banged my microphone and shut my everything. Oh, I moved once and everything fucked up. Hold on, I'm sorry, Terry Joe. My fucking iPad knockoff fell and I can't. There we go. Okay, now okay, we're back. Everything's back. Doing good. Jesus Christ, it's been an hour 20. Okay. I am going to head off soon. But I just wanted to end this off by saying I'm going to try to do this kind of format as often as I possibly can, because I have been really busy with certain things, like I'm trying to like structure resumes and stuff. It's pretty nice, right? You don't even have to like fully pay attention. You can just like kind of half listen. I feel like it's good background noise. How's the audio, by the way? If you don't mind me asking, during a joke, because I have not been able to listen to it. I'm gonna have to watch the VOD back later. Audio's great. Nice. That's good. I was worried about it because I'm laying down in my bed right now, and I just have a mic next to my face. So I was worried about it sounding shitty. But I'm gonna try to do this every night if I can. There's gonna be some nights where I'm not the only person sleeping in this bed, so I will not be doing it then, but I'm gonna try to do it as often as I can. Because I like creating stuff, and between the hours of like 10 and 11 p.m. for me has been the only time I've had to myself to like really create stuff. I haven't had a whole lot of time, but I'm also going to try and play more games and stuff like what I usually do, but I think for now this is what's going to take the forefront of the content I put on my Twitch. It's going to be a lot of this compared to like gaming and stuff. Yeah, I mean, hey, no pressure. I appreciate you stopping in whenever you can. This is more just for me. It's almost like a mini video diary series with like theme to it. So it's just nice to talk into the void, you know. Yeah, I appreciate you being here when you can. There's no expectation or pressure or anything to show up. Just whenever you feel like it. I appreciate it either way. But I'm struggling to keep my eyes open, and I have work in the morning. So I'm gonna dip. Thank you for stopping by, catching the end of it. Whoa, what just happened? We're fine. We're good. I'm gonna go. I need to make like a starting soon and ending screen for this, because I have no end stream button next to me. I have to physically sit up out of my bed and go to my computer to hit the end stream button. So there's gonna be an awkward lull of silence, and I apologize for that, but we'll figure something out. I'll have some like kill switch that I can press next to me for the next one. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And yeah, I'll try to do this tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be doing this tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye-bye.